Welcome to another episode of the Rogues Den Show. I'm Kez.
I'm Daniel.
Are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I am
He's definitely
Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
I can't be Robin. I'm Nightwing.
That's better. I'll allow it.
Cool. You're the one that's doing the name tags.
All right, let's hit this intro. You know what to do, Dan. All right, so guess what?
We have movie news.
It's that time of the week again where we get to give you an update on the Warner Brothers Discovery saga.
Oh my god, yay. We took a couple of weeks off because it was boring. And then one of the weeks we took off was like, oh shit, everything's happened.
Everything's happened. In fact, you could probably just discern from my demeanor that something really good happened.
Or you just don't like him.
Actually, two really good things happened.
It's true. A lot of good things have happened all at once.
That is also true.
So
thanks, David Zaslav.
Oh, thank you.
Somebody who knows what they're doing.
Oh.
So what happened, Dan?
The Rock has for the past, I think, 25 years.
Oh, wait. Spoilers.
Yes, spoilers for...
If you haven't seen the movie Black Adam, go see that, then come back and finish watching it.
Sean, get out. Yeah, perfect. So, a couple of spoilers. First of all, The Rock has wanted Henry Cavill back as Superman to fight him, and Kez has watched it, and he's like, man, we really need someone to punch him back.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Henry Cavill is back as Superman.
In a brief post-credit scene.
And it doesn't matter for this movie, but this isn't really a movie, is it?
No, it's actually a really long trailer for the Batman versus Black Adam movie.
Yep.
Superman versus Black Adam movie. No. No, look, the film's okay. It's not bad. It's fun. It delivers on all fronts that it needs to do. Pierce Brosnan is actually really, really, really good in it.
Pierce Brosnan lately has just been like, over the past 10 years, has been like, I'm Pierce Brosnan, so I don't need to prove myself, so I'm just gonna have fun.
Yeah. And what a gentleman. What a gentleman.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Anyway, so he's good. The other two cast members, yeah, they're okay. The guy who plays Hawkman is pretty good, I would say.
The Rock?
The Rock is just The Rock. He doesn't need to do anything. He literally just needs to be like, I'm The Rock.
There's
and
a reason that you get The Rock. I have a theory.
But he's actually really good as Black Adam.
I have a theory about the box office, for opening weekend box office.
Oh, yeah?
Let's say that's $100 million.
Okay.
So.
That's a big one. I think you're overestimating. I reckon about 70.
That's fine, but I do like easy math.
Okay.
So let's say it's $100 million.
Yeah.
About $80 million is because of The Rock.
Oh, yes.
And then you have $15 million is because of the
Easter egg.
Of Superman.
Yep.
And then $5 million is because there is $5 million worth of people that actually know who Black Adam is.
Yeah. I'd actually almost sway the pendulum a little bit more in Cavill's favour and say a lot of people are going to see this film just because of that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more interested in that than I was.
So anyway, we have the exclusive fly-on-the-wall video of what actually went down in the offices of Warner Brothers.
Oh, that's exciting.
You wouldn't believe it. This is uncanny, previously released footage of what went down.
And certainly unscripted.
Yeah, this is factual. All right, let's cross to that live.
All right.
I'm Walter Hamada.
Okay. Sup, I'm The Rock. You may know me as The Rock.
Hi, The Rock.
Yes.
I'm very busy. I've got lots of DC movies that I'm trying to not make.
Speaking of which, right, I know that I was going to be Shazam for fucking ages.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Black Adam, though.
Yeah, new movie.
Yes,
that's right,
new movie.
Yeah, start production in a couple of years.
Exactly, read the first script.
Because why should we start it now? Let's wait another couple of years.
Well, there is a good reason.
Oh, yeah?
I want to get Henry Cavill in.
No.
But listen to me,
No.
I'm not really punching anyone.
There's the door.
No, but...
Jenny!
Fuck. Some contract.
Oh, that's a couple of months later.
Sup, it's Rock again.
Oh, hey,
you may
The
know
Rock.
me as that guy that you said was going to be Black Adam.
Oh,
but
wait. Sorry, hang on. Amber Heard is just on the line.
I'll come back later.
No, you have no chemistry? Yeah, no chemistry. No.
Tell her that if she goes to trial, she'll look like a sociopath.
You look like a sociopath.
Okay, cool.
Oh, well, I didn't say that.
What?
Okay.
Anyway, it's about 5 years later.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I was promised a movie at some point.
Yeah. What's that movie that we're making again?
It's Superman versus Black Adam.
No!
No, fuck.
No, we're making Black Adam movie.
Yeah.
Have we started production yet? What's going on with that? Don't
Well-
start it yet. I still haven't decided what I want to do with DC films, so don't start your movie yet.
And Discovery's taken over. So,
Hey, no, so we've decided, I know what you're going to ask,
yeah.
and we're actually going to make a black Superman movie.
Okay. Can I fight him?
No.
Fuck. All right. It's a few years later. Discovery's actually taken over.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
All right, because this bit's taking too long.
Yeah.
Um,
This bit's oh, I've got new bosses.
Yeah,
know?
fuck you.
Oh, what?
no, get out of the way.
Oh.
All right.
Hi, I'm the new boss of Warner Brothers.
Hey, man.
David
Superman.
Zaz put us in charge.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, there's actually two of us now.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So Superman.
Are you making a movie? Yeah,
Yes.
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
You
god.
know what we should do?
Yes.
Your wife, your ex-wife,
Yeah, my ex-wife.
is actually Henry Cavill's agent. You maybe
And
should go,
also my agent.
Yeah.
Literally,
What's
this would
the
be
chances
the.
of
I
that?
know. Literally,
What we should
having
do-
having Superman in my movie would
I was
literally
about to
be
say the same thing.
the easiest thing in the
Oh,
world
we're
to
on
do.
the same page.
My God, it's gonna be great. And
Yeah.
you know what's even better?
Yeah.
So right now the script
Yeah.
is like me just punching people that have no chance in me. Do you know who could like beat me?
Superman. could.
Superman.
Yeah.
So not only
So you should talk to your ex-wife because you still sort of talk to her. And get her to force Henry Cavill to sign on for a couple more films.
don't need to force him.
Oh, really?
He's literally said for fucking years
Oh.
that his cape is still in the closet. He wants to be Superman again. In fact, he's outside.
Who stopped it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Who was it?
It was some asshole.
Does it sound like Hamada?
Yes.
All right. Look, you go talk to your ex-wife. I've got some other shit to do.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Walter.
Yes.
You should probably quit.
So, it's fair enough. He was already packing.
And that's what happened.
Yes, that is
2 days
legitimate.
later, Walter Hamada announced his resignation as the head of Warner Brothers
It's
and
definitely a
or
coincidence.
DC Films, sorry. And now I'm very happy.
And now we're going to get Superman.
And then, literally 1 month before the film was due in cinemas, they managed to race Henry Cavill in, filmed a Superman scene. It's in the film. It's fantastic. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah! And not only is that the only scene that really matters.
And now the new heads of Warner Brothers are saying that they're trying to rush a Man of Steel sequel.
No, they've had this plan for fucking years. They've
Yeah,
had this
yeah.
script written
They're
since
searching,
Man of Steel
well,
came
they're
out.
searching for a director and writer at the moment.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I
Probably rewrites. But yeah.
I can imagine them being like, we have a Man of Steel script, Man of Steel 2 script. Okay.
And on top of that, they actually got Ben Affleck back in to reshoot some scenes that were originally Michael Keaton in the Flash film. So it looks like they're going back to the full original trinity of Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, and Henry Cavill. I'm happy.
God,
I'm very happy.
yeah.
My seat's happy.
But definitely a new Flash, though. It's definitely a new Flash. Also, that movie doesn't exist.
It'll still come
the
out.
new Flash movie doesn't exist. It's clearly Batman Flashpoint.
Yeah. There's actually rumblings that George, what's the guy? George McKay is going to replace Ezra Miller as the new Flash.
Cool. I don't know who that is, but
he's the guy that was in that movie 1917.
cool. That
Yeah.
was a movie.
One shot World War II.
Oh, that one.
World War One.
That was cool.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whichever one was in 1917.
That one. The first one. First war.
Yeah, not the sequel.
See?
Not the sequel with the worst bad guys. So yeah, that happened. It's the whole thing.
Oh fuck. All right. So yeah, That's the bringing you up to date with the Warner Brothers Discovery saga, and it looks like DC might actually be moving forward for once.
Yeah,
Instead
they're like,
of
guys,
not.
what are we doing? Do you know how many Batman movies we've had?
You know what? The Rock also came out and said in an interview yesterday
What's that?
that he wants Ryan Reynolds back as Green Lantern.
Oh, he's just taking the piss. No.
No, that'd be fantastic.
No, it won't.
Just an actual proper suit this time, not some CGI garbage. That'd be fantastic.
Highly disagree. Don't do that.
Do it.
Also, another thing that that the new guy has said is like, hey, J.J. Abrams, you haven't done anything?
Yeah.
How much? Didn't we give you like $1 billion or some shit?
$500 million, in fact.
$500 million. We gave you half a billion.
Yeah.
Thank God it's not $1 billion.
$500 million first look deal, and he's done.
He's done jack shit, and
Zero.
now,
He's
now
left now, hasn't he?
not yet,
Oh.
because Warner Brothers has been like, we're going to sue you into oblivion
Yeah.
unless you actually do stuff for us. So he is being forced to produce DC movies and Warner Brothers movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, you need to produce these.
You need to hurry up and do your end of the bargain because we
Yeah.
gave you a lot of money.
It's like, if you don't want us to sue you into oblivion, we're not only going to put your name in there, but you have to actually produce them.
yeah.
So yeah, that.
Fair.
So if any
That's
Warner
fair.
Brothers movies come out and it says produced by J.J. Abrams,
You
you
know
know
why.
two things. One, he was forced to do it, and two,
He
they have
literally
nothing
had a
else.
gun to his head.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, well, that pretty much sums up our
Yeah.
thing.
It's going to be it's good time.
Yeah, it's a good
I
time
can't
to be a DC
wait.
fan.
I can't wait for any other bullshit to happen. Give me more.
Yes, more.
I want
I'd
more
also be
Superman.
happy if they ended up making The Rock like the Kevin Feige of DC.
I
Not that
won't.
he would do it.
Needs someone that knows what they're doing. Aside, he. You know what? You got someone that's
He's
Kevin
very
Feige.
visionary,
You got someone that is the Kevin Feige, and then you got The Rock being like, I know a guy.
Yeah. Alan Horn.
Yeah, Alan Hall. He's like
Out of
98.
retirement again.
Yeah, out of retirement again. He is, right?
Just get him out.
Didn't Discovery? Well, it wasn't Discovery. Like, we need someone to like help us in the transition period.
Alan Horn.
And so they got Alan Horn out of retirement for like a third time.
Yeah.
Because like.
So he got out of retirement for the fourth time and head DC.
Yeah,
film.
so he was head of Disney. Like Disney was in the Disney Dark Ages, and then Alan Horn came out of retirement and got into the Disney Renaissance, and then now it's the Disney fucking Golden Age again.
Yeah.
And so he shepherded that, and then he left Disney immediately, and then immediately it went to hell.
That's exactly right.
Right? And Kevin
What
Feige
a
is like,
position to be in. You must
Yeah.
be good at your job.
my God, they're going to figure out immortality and give it just to him.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, so. You know, he can shepherd Warner Brothers and DC for a few years.
I reckon it's one of those whole like, I've got a check here. You just tell me how many zeros you want after this one.
Look,
and Alan just goes,
I'm in retirement.
16.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna keep adding zeros.
sounds about right.
You go
All
ahead.
right. All right, well, that was our segment. Coming up next is Josh Riddles, and he's going to be talking about Australian vehicles.
Ooh, is the Batmobile Australian?
I wish it was.
I'm sure it is.
Actually, the Mad Max vehicles are Aussie, so maybe he'll talk about one of those.
All right.
He better.
Josh?
If not, he's fired.
Swear
Out
to
of
God.
cannon, into the sun.
All right.
Welcome to the next segment of the Rogue Send Show. I have Joshua Vitols.
Yes, you do.
Are you 1.0 today?
Yes, I'm 1.0.
Do you know why you're 1.0?
Because I've got very long hair.
Yes.
I've been.
Very long hair.
Yeah, you're wondering why I was not on the recording last week?
Why is that?
I was a bit unwell.
Oh no.
Yes, I
Are
was.
you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now.
Then we can imagine that.
We can imagine something.
What are we imagining today?
We're going to talk about Australian-made cars.
Whoa! Australian-made cars
All about which model, all the makes and models
that were made here.
that were made in Australia.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's imagine.
Let's imagine.
Okay, we've imagined.
Okay.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you for that.
Yes, it was.
You can join us next week. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right, let's bring it on. Tell me, what's going on with Aussie-made cars?
Well, Australian-made cars were from things like Ford to Holden, Toyota, and Mitsubishi, even
Yep.
Chrysler.
Oh, yes? Okay, hang on. Just to clarify for our viewers at home. So we're talking about cars that were actually built in Australia,
were built
not necessarily an Australian company.
Cars that were built in Australia.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Go.
There were Holdens, there were Australian-built Toyotas, Australian-built Fords, and Australian-built Mitsubishis in the back in the day.
Oh, Mitsubishi.
Yes,
I
they
heard
were.
their bits were shitty.
Yeah. Do you know when the first?
Hey, he got the joke. He got it.
Sorry. Do you know when the first mass-produced car was?
When was that?
1948, November
Oh,
1948.
just after the war.
Yeah. Do you all know what that was?
What was it?
The Holden, the
The
Australian.
Holden.
Yes.
Yeah. And
The
what one?
The FJ Holden.
FJ. That's right. The original and the best.
Yeah, it was Australia's own car.
That's exactly right.
Yes, it was.
And I remember the ads. Not that I was alive back then, but I remember seeing new versions of those ads.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Australia started building cars in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Ford was the first company to build cars in Australia.
Yeah.
Not mass produced, but first one to build bodies. So
Oh,
body
okay.
cars.
Bodies, yeah.
Yeah, the old automobiles.
Yeah. Automobile. Yeah.
Yeah. The
And
Model T Ford.
what? Oh, the Model T was it?
Yeah, the Model T Ford was the
Oh,
first
so we
one.
built some out here.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, right. Cool. What else happened?
There was other cars like Mitsubishi that arrived in the 80s.
Yeah.
Which made the Mitsubishi Magna and
The Magna. I
and the
remember
old
that
Mitsubishi
piece of crap.
Colt.
That sounds like it was Aussie made.
And the old Mitsubishi Colt.
Oh, the Colt.
Yeah, the old
yes.
ones, really old ones, really old ones. And,
That was also a piece of crap.
yeah,
We've got a good track record.
yeah.
All right, yeah.
Do you know what other Holden models that you might think?
Rattle
of?
them off.
There's the Holden Tirana, which
Oh,
is my
yes.
favourite. The Holden Tirana,
Yeah, legendary Australian vehicle.
the Monaro, the FE.
Another legendary
Yeah.
Australian vehicle.
There's other models like the FE, FC,
That
FH,
was crap. That was crap.
EH, the EH,
That was also crap.
the Statesman.
That wasn't okay.
Yeah, the Statesman. There was the Kingswood.
Oh, the Kingswood.
Yeah, like out of the show, the Kingswood Country.
That's right. Yep.
You know what that quote is?
Yeah, what's that?
The Kingswood. You're not taking the Kingswood.
Oh, that's from the Aussie film called The Castle.
Yeah, the castle.
Yeah.
No, that
Straight.
comes from Kingswood
Crikey.
Country.
Tell him he's dreaming.
They're telling his dreaming.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else was made?
There was an old car called the Holden Premier.
Yes, I remember the Holden Premier.
Yeah, the Holden Premiers and the old Holden Apollos.
Oh,
It
yes.
was based off the Camry.
That was a deal with Toyota. Yeah.
Yeah, which I'll get
Apollo
to in a
and the
second.
Camry. Yeah.
Yeah, there was Fords. So
Yeah.
you know what the most famous Australian-made Ford is?
Oh, got to be the Falcon.
Ford Falcon Ute and
Yeah.
wagon.
And the wagon.
And the station wagon and
That's right.
V8.
Yeah. They were all right, actually.
Yeah, there were some other Australian-made Fords that you probably don't know about.
Go on, rattle them
There
off.
was the Ford Laser.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that was made till 1994.
Yeah.
There was the Ford Telstar. That was another
Oh,
Australian-made
that was
Ford.
also terrible.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
There was the Ford Cortina. That was another Australian-made
No, that
Ford.
wasn't too bad. Yeah.
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 There was the Ford Territory. That was another Australian-made
Oh,
Ford.
was that made here?
Yes, it was. The Ford Territory was made here.
I miss the Territory. I wish they'd bring it back.
Yeah.
Keep going.
There's some other cars. There's some Toyota cars that were built here as
Oh,
well.
yeah, rattle them off.
There was the Tiana, in 1963.
Yeah,
the Tiana.
the
There
Tiana.
was the Camry.
Yeah.
The Camry wagon. The
Camry was pretty reliable.
Yeah, there was the Lexton, the Toyota Lexton.
So the Toyota Lexton was actually a Holden.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Barina, one of those.
Bellina,
two?
yes.
Bellina, and that was
Yeah.
the deal. That was the reciprocal
Yeah, there was a deal. Yes, that's
Yeah,
right. Yes.
That's right.
There was the Orion, the Toyota Orion. That was
I
Australian
don't remember
made.
that one.
There was the old Corona,
Oh, the Corona.
the old Toyota Corona.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Terrible name this day and
I think
age.
my
Yeah.
dad had a Corona
Yeah,
actually at one point.
Do you know where most of these cars were built?
Where
were they?
was Adelaide?
Yeah, some were built in Adelaide,
Yeah.
some were built in Melbourne.
That's right,
Some
yeah.
were built in Brisbane.
Yeah,
Some were even built in Sydney.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, there were some cars built in Sydney many years ago.
There you go. All
Do
right.
you know where the Ford Laser was built
Where was
before
it built?
1995?
Where was it built?
Sydney in Homebush.
Oh, in Sydney.
Yeah, there's also another Ford model I forgot to mention, the Fairlane.
Oh, the fair.
You know where that was built?
No.
That was built in Brisbane. That was
Oh,
built
was
in.
it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Do you know where Toyotas were built in Australia?
They were built in Melbourne.
Where in Melbourne?
Oh, I don't know.
Altona in Melbourne. they were built.
Altona.
Yeah, at the Altona factory in Melbourne.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Do you know why we don't make cars anymore in Australia?
Lay it on me. Why is that?
Well,
Too expensive.
Well, too expensive, and also changing automotive habitats and makes.
I see.
Yeah, changing models and trends.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, do you know when-
and it's very expensive to manufacture anything in
Yeah,
this
do you
country.
know when the last Ford Falcon rolled off the production line?
It was only a few years ago.
October 2016. First
2016, that's
first
it.
week of October 2016.
Yeah, and then when did the last Holden roll off?
The last Holden rolled off on the 20th of October 2017 in Adelaide.
That's right, a year later.
Yeah, do you know when the last Toyota Camry came off the production line?
2004?
No,
Oh.
3rd of October 2017.
Oh,
That's when the last
That's
Toyota
later.
came off the production
Yeah,
line.
right. There you go.
Do you know when the last Mitsubishi came off the production line?
That one I don't know.
2008.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the Mitsubishi Magna was another Australian-made car, and the 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we made a few vehicles here.
Yeah, we have.
Maybe it's time we make a new one.
I hope we can.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Did you know Holden got retired in 2020?
It did.
You know why?
Because General Motors was deemed too expensive to
Yeah,
keep the
they
brand.
got out of right-hand drive markets, which was a dumb decision. You know.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, they withdrew from every right-hand drive market in the world.
Did they?
Which is a dumb decision.
But they've kept their European counterpart going.
Yeah.
Which is the Opel.
No, that got discontinued by General Motors as well.
Oh, it's finished now, is it?
It has. It's finished.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. There are some cars still designed and engineered in Australia, but not made here though.
Yeah.
The Ford Ranger is Australian designed and engineered, but not made here though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Australian designed and engineered, but not made
I
here.
thought also they had German engineers on the Ranger.
No.
Maybe it was a collaboration.
Collaboration,
I
yeah.
think if you check your facts, I think
Yeah.
you'll find that there was some German engineers
Yeah.
in there as well. Because you know what happened with those German engineers?
What?
They got bought by Great Wall Motors.
Oh, that's right. Great Wall Motors.
And
Yeah.
those German engineers that worked on the Ford Ranger now built their version,
Yeah.
which is the Great Wall Cannon Ute,
Yeah.
which is why it looks very similar to a Ford Ranger.
It does. Yes. Yeah.
Because I reckon somebody had a few extra plans slipped away
Yeah,
in
do-
their
do-
backpack.
Do you have an Australian favourite
Do I have an Aussie favourite vehicle?
made car, Australian built car?
Yeah, look, I've got a bit of a soft spot for the old Holden.
The old Holden.
Yeah.
And the Commodore as well.
Yeah. My dad had a few Holdens in their time.
Yeah, I had a few.
Yeah.
My family had a few Holdens in its time, and old Fords as well.
Yeah.
I've actually driven an old Ford Model T.
Have you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But-
no.
From the Model
So
2.
what happened with there's something that happens with the old Ford and Holdens.
Yeah, it was Ford versus Holden.
That's right. Your
Yes, it
talk
was.
last week.
Yes, I was
was
talking about it a little
Bathurst.
while back.
Yeah.
About Ford Falcon versus Holden
And
Commodore.
it doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't happen anymore.
Why is that?
Because the Commodore got retired.
Yeah, and so did the Falcon.
So did the Falcon.
They
Yeah.
stopped making them.
Yeah, they stopped making
So
them.
now we can't have a good race.
No, we can't.
Well, we can, but we have to do it with
Yeah.
American vehicles.
Yeah, that was the year Australia stopped making cars,
That's
2017,
right.
October
Yeah.
2017.
And the last Holden raced around Bathurst just recently.
Yes, it did. The last
it
one.
won.
And it won, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Take that.
Do you know
Ford.
at one stage, 1 in every 5 cars on Australian roads was a Holden, at one stage.
really?
At one stage,
Do you know that Holden made a vehicle to compete with the Subaru Outback called the Holden Adventurer?
That's right, the Holden Adventure is another Australian-made model. And the Crewman,
And the Crewman, yeah.
Yes.
The Sandman.
and the Sandman, yes, the Sandman's Australian-made, yes.
That's right. All right, what else can you tell about Aussie-made cars? I'm sure you've got some more little facts in here.
Have you heard of a Nissan Skyline? There were
I have heard of the Nissan Skyline.
They were Australian-made many years ago.
No
and
way.
Yes, they were.
Really?
Yeah, they were.
Wow. I did not know that. You taught me something.
Yeah, do you know when the Commodore first arrived?
When?
1978.
Ooh, Commodore.
Yeah, Commodore.
That's right.
Yeah,
Not Admiral.
not Admiral, no.
Not Midshipman.
No,
Commodore.
Commodore.
All right.
It's a little bit sad that they're not Australian-made cars anymore.
That's right.
Yeah,
Lots
it's
of
very
people lost
sad.
jobs.
Yeah,
Very sad.
it's very sad for Australia.
Very sad. What else can you tell me?
Have you seen a car? Do you know the difference between left-hand drive and right-hand drive?
Oh, I got this. I know this one. I really do.
Do you?
Yes. So, one is left-hand drive and
Yeah.
one is right-hand drive.
Yeah, one is left-hand drive, one is right-hand drive. But what side do you drive on if you're left-hand drive?
You'd be in America.
Yeah, but what side of the road do you
You
drive?
drive on the right-hand side.
That's right. And if it's right-hand drive, you drive on the left.
That's right. There was a saying when I was living in America.
Yeah,
You go long left or tight right.
or tight right.
Yeah. That's why I say if we were pulling out of a driveway, I knew which side of the road to pull out on if there was no other vehicles on the road.
Yeah, that's why.
But you'd make the mistake of driving down the road on the wrong side of the road. And
Yeah, you wouldn't drive on the
Going
wrong
into
side
traffic.
of the road. Yeah.
unlike a friend of mine
That's
who
why-
did that when we were coming out of In-N-Out Burger and then
Since
realised
I-
he was on the wrong side of the road and he had to mount the curb
Yeah.
and crush all the underneath of the
Yeah.
rental vehicle that we had. Anyway,
So I guess you
Since
can
I,
get your
since
deposit
I
back on that.
mentioned since I
We
mentioned
didn't
since
tell
I
them.
mentioned left-hand drive since I mentioned left-hand drive, it's very expensive to adapt a left-hand drive car for a right-hand drive market.
yes, that's
so
right.
to make a car in right-hand,
What side of the road do they drive on in Japan?
they drive on the right-hand
What
side.
about in England?
Oh,
They drive right-hand drive as well in England.
oh,
Yeah,
not looking good for Australia.
yeah,
It's probably why we have so many Chinese-made cars
yeah.
here
That's because it's cheaper.
and South Korean.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Was that all your facts?
that's all my facts.
That is all the facts from the Joshua Vittles
Yes.
to 1.0.
Next time I'm gonna be dressed. I'm gonna be in Halloween.
Oh,
It's Halloween next week, and I'm gonna be in costume. Yeah,
my lightning effects.
I'm gonna be in costume, but not.
Oh, are you?
But it won't be Thor though.
Oh, we'll have to find out what it is.
You'll find out what it is next time.
All right, Halloween special coming up. Thanks for joining us. We'll cross back now to myself and Dan to wrap the show. Thanks,
Yes.
Josh.
Toodles.
Turtles. Well, guess what we did? Wasted another 30 minutes of somebody's life.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Vastly
Oh, yes, we vastly improved somebody's life.
yes, we vastly improved someone's life. for
Deliver
them.
them the good news that Walter Hamada no longer works at Warner Brothers.
If you're getting your movie news from us, God bless you.
Usually our movie news is third hand, so it's very reliable.
Well, yeah, I watch like 7 YouTubers, and I'm like, well, if they say it, it must be true.
Must be true. Thanks all. Make sure you like
Comment.
and subscribe. I've been Kez.
I'm Daniel, and comment who your favorite Batman is.
Ooh, interesting choice. Yes. Comment who your favorite Black Adam is. Oh, there's only been one.
He's the Wolverine of DC.
Right, cool. You can cut there. Adios, muchachos.